Hey, it's Laurie McNaughton, the founder of Scale Up Business Performance Systems. And in this short video, I'm going to do my best to keep it short. I'm going to talk about one of the bricks in the layers of the foundation of building a successful business. And when I talk about building a successful business, how I would define it is profitable. It's fun. It thrives and grows even when you, the business owner, are on vacation. So that when you go away on vacation, you can relax and have fun and come back and be excited because your business has continued to grow and everything's being taken care of, instead of going on vacation and constantly looking at your phone, emailing people, talking to people, all that kind of stuff. And so at the top of this wall, if I could call it that, this foundation is success. And I'm going to talk about just one of the bricks at this particular point, and that's vision. Because I know I've been doing this for 22 years, and I can tell you that the vast majority of business owners, uh, they have a vision, maybe sort of in the back of their heads, as to what this could look like if they were to succeed at the highest level. But they don't really have clarity. So when I mean clarity, vision is like where you're gonna go. What is the purpose of this business? Why does it exist? How does it serve you? How does it serve your team? How does it serve your customers? And how does it serve the community that you reside in? So there's a line from Alice in Wonderland that said something to the effect of, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. Or as Yogi Berra said, if you don't know where you're going, you're going to end up someplace and it's probably not going to be where you want it to be. So it's really important that you sit down, pull out, like I'm a journaler. I've been journaling since 1993 or 94. So I write my thoughts and ideas down daily. Pull out a journal if you don't have one, get one. If not, pull out a piece of paper and write down vision and ask yourself, how does this serve me and my family? How does it serve the team that I'm building? How does it serve the customers that we serve? And how does it serve the community as a whole? And always keep in mind why. Why is this so important? um, because here's the thing, 80% of businesses fail in 5 years, and another big chunk of them leave within 10. But 50% of them leave in the first year. 50% of businesses fail in the first year. Now, really, what that tells me is there's a lot of people that started a business that never should have started a business and had no idea what they were doing whatsoever and just became overwhelmed, and they really didn't have the money to make it succeed. But those portion of people that make it past, like the 30% that make it past the first year, but don't make it past the fifth year, this is what happens to them in most of the cases. It's not that they went broke or ran out of money, it's they just burned out, simply burned out. Because here's the thing, you can hustle and make yourself a pretty good living. And maybe you can hustle and kind of make it good for a while, but you cannot hustle and get a business to the point where you can have some freedom that comes with that. Uh, and the make the kind of money that I hope you dreamed of when you started building this business, because you should be highly profitable. You should make a lot of money yourself. You're the owner of the company, the CEO, for lack of a better term, so you should be paid really well. But then you also need to make profit. And the profit, why do you need to make profit at the end of the day, is that you need to reinvest in your company. You need to take some of that money and invest it into assets that will grow your wealth. And you need to also invest in the people who work for you and work with you. Because if you have really good employees and they don't have an opportunity to realize some of the success that comes, some of the financial success that comes with your business. They're going to leave and go someplace else, and you're going to take 3 steps forward and 2 steps back. So think of it this way. The vision of your company is to, for instance, climb Mount Everest. And then the mission is how you're going to get there. So, you know what? I'm going to hire really good people and I'm going to pay them well. I'm going to onboard them well. I'm going to train them well. I'm going to build systems and processes. And then we're going to work with only the best customers that fit our ideal client profile. We're not going to work for people who don't appreciate what we do. We're not going to work for people who want to negotiate us out of our last dime of profit. So the mission is how you're going to get there, and then think about what your core values are. What do you value as a human being? Some of those things like integrity, honesty, hard work. When I say hard work, I would rather say focused work rather than hard work, because I don't know about you, but if you're picking up a pickaxe or a shovel and digging ditches all day long, that's hard work. Uh, Everything else is easy after that. And certainly, uh, if you're building a business, it's not hard work. It's intense work because you need to work on the right things. But I want to keep this video short. Stay tuned for other videos where I'm going to cover things like leadership, strategy, accountability, hiring, culture, onboard, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to get into more details on each one of those things. So for today, just sit down with that pen and paper and get clear on why this is important to you and the people that, important to you, your family, the people that work for you, their families, and your customers and the community as a whole. Just get really, really clear on that, because that's something you're going to share with your team. It's also going to be what you're going to share when you hire people to join your company. Okay, so that's it for today. Again, it's Laurie McNaughton with the Scale Up Business Performance Systems. You want to build a profitable business that runs without you. I'm here to help. Take care and have yourself a great day.